how often do you skate? Hola YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. Today I'm gonna show you how to choose the right size for your skates. And to choose the right size for your skates, there's 3 things that you need to have in consideration. The first thing is, what type of skates are you going to skate? Is it an inline skate or a roller skate? As you can see in these skates that I got in my hand, if you have an inline skate, you really need to have a tight fit. Why? Well, as you can see, there's only one little line which is going to be touching the floor. If your skate is not snug enough, you won't have stability enough, especially if you're going to be skating with a taller frame like this one. When it comes to a roller skate, check this out. The base touching the floor is a lot wider, and with a wider base like this, you'll have a lot more stability. Of course, then you can control the stability by having your trucks a little bit tighter, and there's different types of boot. Like this boot has like a plastic shell and all those things, but you just need to have in mind that on roller skate you can have a bigger size, but on an inline skate that will not work. On inline skates, usually you want to have something that fits you, something that you'll feel snug and you'll feel supportive enough. Then there's another thing, if you want to have supportive skates, that you should know that it also matters. That is the age of the person using the skates. What I mean by age is, if we have a kid buying a skate and if we want a snug fit, what do we need to do? Well, you should know that most of the brands nowadays, they make adjustable size skates. How do you do that? Well, most of them, they just have like a little push button here on the side, and when you click that push button, they just get longer or shorter. This one goes from a size, I think it's from a 33 to a 36 European size. But this is just something that you should know. Basically, if you're buying skates for a kid, you still want the skates to be snug to their feet. So the best option, it's going to an adjustable size skate. So then you can adjust it to their size and they'll still have that snug feeling that you need, like I told you before, on inline skates, to have that feel, like that supportive feeling that you need. One last thing which is really important when you're choosing skates and you want to have the skates the right size, and that is, how often do you skate? If you're gonna skate every day, you know that you're gonna break into the skate a lot faster. What I mean by breaking into the skate means the skate will adapt to your foot, and most of the skates nowadays, as you can see, this one says heat moldable, which means that you can put the liner in the oven for 5 minutes at 100 degrees, and then you tighten the skate, and then this will adapt to your foot. Most of the skates, just by themselves, the foams on the boots, they tend to adjust to your foot. That's what I mean by breaking into the skates. Of course, if you're gonna skate once in a month, this will take a lot longer. And your first skate experiences, if your skate doesn't feel really good out of the box, are not going to be as good as you wish they would be. So, if you are going to buy a skate, and if you're planning on skating every now and then, the best would be by going to a shop. You go to a shop, you try a few skates, and you buy the one that feels the best. That's obvious, right? Most of the people that skate every day, they know the skates around, they kind of have tested them. You can always go to the websites for the brands, and they usually have a size chart. If you don't know the size of your skate, you can just get a ruler, just measure your insole of your shoes, of the shoes that you use every day, and then if you go to a shop, you can just measure the insole, and then you have like an idea of what skate you should get. Or if you measure insole, you can also go to the size chart on the brand's websites and then just compare it. There's one last thing. If you really want some skates, but you don't really know your size, you always have another option like this. This is a dupe skate. You use them with your own shoes. I don't think you're gonna go wrong with this one, so that's an easy fit. If you don't know what size to go, but you have a lot of shoes that fit you, right? So this could be an option. And that's it. I hope this was helpful. I have someone calling me right now, so I need to end up this right now. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you like this one, give it a thumbs up. Give me a second. See you later. Cheers. Hello? Yes, it's Ricardo. How can I help you?
Vou viver até quando